Welcome, all you plus two comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Blueprints. TV's Noah here, smoothie in hand, and it's day 60, celebrating 2 months of Blueprints. We're in the new year, and we're going to get started with day 60. I have some ideas, I have some theories, but I think what's most important to me today is that this loads at some point. Thank you, that was weird. I want to go back to the hideout, and I want to trace the map and see if I can get anything out of that. I also want... I have extra steps today because I fell asleep in the sauna, which you should never do. That's a great way to die. But yeah, that's the main thing I want to do. I also really want to get a magnifying glass and try to really break down the elements of the crests. Because I kind of have been ignoring that. Now, I think... Oh, it actually let me look at this. Okay. Interesting. 100% in my science. That's awesome. 100% in my color, which means I got all the color questions are easy. Messed up the math. I know I messed up the math. I was just editing that episode. I kept thinking that multiplying, like there's a moment where I was like timesing it by 2. In my mind, I was squaring it, so it was 2 negative numbers being multiplied when it wasn't. That was where that went wrong. All over the place on geography, all over the place on history. Oh man, Erigin's not good. My algebra is not great, but I'm great at art. Solid C+. Okay, so I know what I got to go back and try to fix. And hey, it worked that time. Last time I got a final exam, it didn't work. So whatever the patch did, fixed that. All right. Super want to get the shrine today as well. I want the library because I want to go look at the stamps. So I'm actually going to take the library here. Den's a perfect choice for this room. Not doing it. Oh, also very important, I had the locket yesterday. Oh, man, did I call that microchip? So I woke up with a sleep mask. All right, so I also want to get to the vault because I left a upgrade disc in the vault. All right, I do not... So I can get a dead end this way. Give me a closet so I can get some reroll dice. No. Guest bedroom for funsies? For funsies. I have a sleep mask, so... Let's see if that changed everything into a hovel room. I think that's a very clear, let's get some stars type thing. Yeah. Walking in. +5. But that's all that happened. Okay. What do we know? This is not the bunk room. This is not the bedroom. There's no keys or anything like that. Well, there is a key. Interesting. We know we're going to come back here, so I'm not going to guess yet. But maybe it's like a nursery. It could be her ladyship's chambers. A lot of things. Could be a lot of things. But let's go ahead and get the star bonuses. And actually, I'm not going to draft out of here because I want to draft out of the library. It is much better to draft out of the library. I also haven't asked my big question. So I ask a question at the start of every stream, and I ask the YouTubers, or I think there might actually be some people here live today. It'll pop up if you chat when I'm streaming on the PlayStation. Let me just head in here and... Oh, sweet. It gave me the magnified glass. Love it. Love that. What book do I want today? I still think that there is an entire drafting strategy I haven't read. So I'm going to go with the drafting strategy, even though maybe I should take the history. Because obviously I don't know my history. Let's take the history, because we're going to need to review that. There we go. I'm going to draft out of here, see what we get, and then we'll go... Weight room, lose half my steps, but I know that that's going to open a lot of stuff. Secret passage. Secret passage might be fun. I can get like... Yeah, but I'm against the wall, so I can't get like a cloister or anything. I can get like a patio, or if I try to do the green rooms. I don't want any of these, to be honest. I freaking hate this rotunda, but I'm going to do the rotunda. Oh, I don't have the gems for it. How rare. We'll do the secret passage, and then we'll run away. Or actually, while I'm here, and I have the magnifying glass, and I'm about to go down into the basement and do that stuff, let's try to really figure out the stamps. Let me get my water. Oh man, I've really changed. Gallery is now my number one spot. Bought more stores, passageways. That'll drop because I believe I axed the passageway. Spent the most time here in the library, the classroom, the answer. That makes the most sense. Made all the contraptions. I'm still missing 2 stamps. I'd like to get the mailroom because I think I have all the stamps in the mailroom. But where is... Let me get my notes out. And we're going to try to make some assumptions about how these damn maps look, how these damn crests look. Alright, so let's look. Whoops, let's look here. Stop. Why is this like this? Why is the magnifying glass not moving? There it goes. Sorry, I was just being a pain in the ass. Alright, nuance. Nuance I have as green, and I have a blimp, and it's like a foresty area. I don't know if nuance is actually green. I have written down that it's green, but I might be wrong there. And I want to... So blimp is not one of the modes of travel. There's naval, roads, horseback trains, aviation, camel, and turtleback. So I believe we can believe that this is meant to be aerial. Where is my other notes on the stupid crests? So weather-wise, it can either be foggy, hot, rainy, stormy, snowy, or windy. I think for this, I would say, because we're using a blimp, maybe it's wind, question mark? Wind, question mark. Alright. So then, here we have the Varus Shores. I don't know if I have a color for this. Part of me thinks it's pink. I thought I remember this being pink for some reason. So I'm just going to write... Because I thought I remember this shape being pink for one of the puzzles I did. Pink question mark, and I have turtleback. Does this look to be poetic or spiritual or definitely not industrial? Not really academic. It looks like very much like you're exploring. Metropolitan, marital, tribal. So maybe heat because it kind of looks like a desert, but it does say shores like it's a beach, you know? So let's say heat question mark. Heat question mark. So we have some ideas of things we could try. I keep doing that. All right, so Fenaris I think we nailed already. Yeah, Fenaris is yeah, there's the triangle or the stupid pentagon, that's the word. Ordinaries is black. This, I believe, is the other one I've already done, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's talk about Arch Aries. Arch Aries appears to be, so even though the stamp is blue, I believe that it is a yellow flag. It is industrial and stormy. Okay, that's good. And then we have, what's this guy here? This is Morja. Morja is the rainbow. We have boat. So that might be marital. Doesn't seem to be but also sails. It's a sailboat. So maybe this is wind. It's got the crest right there. Anything else? It doesn't appear to be giving me any weather. It could be wind. Industrial, spiritual. It's got birds. I don't know if that makes it spiritual. I don't know if this makes it poetic. All right. So there's some ideas here. So I'm still missing nuance, and I'm still missing Erja? Do I not have Erja? Oh, yeah, I don't have Erja. Interesting. Okay. I never want to go to the damn lavatory or the dermatory. I just don't like Tories. And that's the best I've done. All right. Got it. Okay. So I don't think there's going to be much drafting in this episode because I want to go to the hideout and do the new clue path that I found. And then I don't want to do that right now. I'm also really hoping for a shrine right now because I want to get the blessing where if I fall asleep in a room I can draft it on the outside, because we are curious if that means that I can draft like the antechamber and then draft out of there. None of this is great. I'm actually going to draft the tomb because there's something about the tomb I'm actually pretty suspicious of. So I'm going to head down there. And there's reroll dice down there, which is less important now that I've already done the outside room. But there's things that are helpful here. That's nice to have. Thank you. I don't have a shovel. Oh, I thought these... I was wondering if the angels had a name. Damn it all. Thank you. Just picking up all the stuff that's here. And then there should be money here. Thank you. I could go that way, but I don't need to. We're going to go through the basement. We're going to take the boat to the hideout. We're going to be really happy and excited about it. Here we go. I'm in a full sprint. So we still got to solve. Thought I saw something. Thought these had names on them. I guess I'm just crazy. I mean, we should probably, yeah, let's run and do this while we're here. And then we're going to take the boat to the hideout and we're going to look at the map. Very upset I didn't get the shrine. Very, very upset I didn't get the shrine. Alright. So we're here now. Alright. Yeah, to skip this, thank you. Alright. So which ones do we have? Alright, this one is solved. So there's not like still stuff hanging out here, is there? Thought maybe this would have a name. Alright, this is the kingdom that no longer exists. And just to... This is black, so it already used the dots. And it's already got this, the meta one. It's got this symbol. So I'm just checking off that we have that. And it is already used. What weather is this? How does it show weather? Is it that the outer ring? Because if that's the case, I did not do a good job drawing that into my notebook. Okay. And in here, all right, this is Fen Ares. Oh, it's the rays. That's what it is. Okay, so this is the foggy one, and this is the crag thing. So this is the marital one. All right, that's fine. There's gonna be there's cannons here and stuff. All right, so now we have a little bit of information. Let me look at the rays on this one. Wait, that's also foggy, isn't it? I don't know. Now I think I'm dumb. Now I think I don't remember how to do things. Okay. Let's just look at another one of these and see. Damn, I actually have information on Verna, so that sucks. Let's go to nuance. That's this one. Because this is the one with the boat. No, what's the one with the... What's the stormy one? That's Arch Aries. Let's try to do Arch Aries. Because I have information on that one. So let's go in here. Okay. So Arch Aries is the one that's industrial. So I think let's just try to do this. All right. So it's yellow, right? Arch Aries is yellow. I believe it to be yellow. Not what I'm looking for. So yellow is like a squiggly. That's yellow. Okay. And then I believe Arch Aries is storm in industrial. I don't know the travel is the problem. So the storm... Let's just change that, right? Alright, so maybe I don't worry about that. What do the rays mean? I know it's not turtleback. It's probably not... It's not the boat one. So maybe it's like roads or trains. And then I need stormy. And what does stormy look like? Stormy looks like... It's because we're going by the rays here. That changes the rays. Stormy looks like kind of like lightning bolts. That's what we want. That's stormy. And industrial, according to my notes, the symbol for industrial is like a square with a dot in it. It's just spinning it. It's not that. Not that. Not 3 lines. That's it. Okay. So it looks like this. It needs to have a different rim. So it's something like this. Now, with the rays the way they currently are, I'm currently saying that this is aviation. So this is most definitely wrong. I turned the wrong thing. We gotta spin all the way around again. That's it. Okay. Okay, that is saying... That's aviation again. What am I changing here? Oh, damn it! Changing the rays. I gotta get the rays back to... There we go. It spins them. Perfect. Okay. So right now that's camel. I don't think this is right. But I have it as industrial. I have it as camel. Do I have it as yellow or the dots yellow? No, yellow. And that's this last one I spin. There we go. No, okay. Okay, so this... Alright, the dots are yellow. I just gotta keep reminding myself that. I'm just trying to see what we got here. This is turtleback. It's definitely not turtleback. All this is naval, which I really don't think is correct. That brings us to this, which is roads. Roads make sense. And again, the dots are yellow, right? No. That's yellow. So it's not roads. What is this now? It all being down. I don't even have that one. I don't think that's anything. 3? That's train. Train makes sense. I could believe it's train. Even though I think that's Erja, because train. Nah! Ah! Ah! What weird houses they have. The first city of steel, Arch Ares. Okay, so I'll look at that in a moment, but we arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in my old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Ares is a destination with which I am very well acquainted. Having traveled here countless times on business for Psyche, this time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly familiar. So this implies that he crossed an ocean before he got here. So when we're trying to figure out the order, that's important. Boom, 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 boom. Together we weather. Red Brom. Okay. Okay, let me just cross out which ones I used. So that means that this industrial one is done and that the lightning is done. Now, it does appear like I've done fog twice, but that does make sense in that it is technically the same place. Okay, what's up here? Arch Ares was the very first realm to introduce a new color to the traditional monochromatic tiles from the box, given the number of ship routes and trade relations between the two realms. This is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compasses manufactured in Arch Ares that were often traded to sailors in exchange for valued Morjai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Okay, so I want to move these guys north and then do this, right? Yeah. Black rotates. Yeah, black just rotates them. So that'll rotate these as well. Yeah, what does green do? I think green swaps them, right? Don't know what green does. What does white do? Okay, restarting. Okay. Don't know what white does. I don't know what green does. That's correct now. I need to move a yellow box down, and I don't know how to do that. I have one theory, because I could do this, right? Yeah. And that moves these down. These white boxes do anything when they're together? I think I gotta move green. Okay, restart. Yeah, now the green's there, it swaps like this. That's groovy. So this goes north. This goes north. This switches. Swap these. this goes north, this switches, but now I don't have a rotation here. I put these in the middle like an idiot. Like an idiot. That's fine. I can still do this. I can do this. Yes. Great. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow for me. Alrighty. What is that? That's a glitch, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to see this. Someone here? That's a tiny light. Yeah, that's weird. Alrighty. And another one done, and another one done, another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to +2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!